Looks like everything's good to me. Alright. Oh, I did forget to get more water. Oh well. How's it going, guys? How you doing? Welcome to another little game maker thing. Did this a little while before. We worked on my keep and play game. That worked out pretty well. So I thought I'd actually do an entire game from scratch on stream. See how it goes. You never know, it might go pretty well. So, I was sort of thinking, and I was trying to decide how I wanted to do this, but basically I'm thinking something along the lines of snow, and like a snow shoveling game, maybe. Don't know. Just sort of what I was thinking about. I hadn't really put too much thought into it, other than the fact that, like, there could be just little squares of snow, and like you could decide between using like the shovel that picks up a lot but will like hurt your back over time, or the shovel that picks up a little but is much slower. You know, thinking like it could be a whole little thing where you gotta balance it out. Let's see. No, I did post it on Twitter, and I did post it in Discord, so I think I'm all set. I don't think there's anything else I need to post a link, so I think we're good there. The music is in the description. It's down at the bottom. I just found it, and they look like a pretty awesome little YouTube channel that does like 8-bit music. So we got lots and lots of 8-bit music that we're gonna be listening to while we make our game. And what is going on? I got a message. Ah. Retweets from Twitter. Nice. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're going to try and do the snow idea for now. If I sort of like decide on something else halfway through, then we'll change it up and we'll do something else. But now let's start off with our snow idea. Click on that. This is going to be our first sprite. Probably the most important thing is to real quick get a player. So let's go do S player. We're gonna make S, do snow. So S player, let's do new. For now, I'm just gonna make them a circle. We don't really need it to be complex or complicated at this point. We just want to get the basic idea down. Ooh, I do like the blue and white, but I will have to change that. Let's see, let's make it dark. Maybe not. Green? I don't really like that green. I guess that could work. I feel like it should be darker. If I was smart, I would have just made it all this color to begin with. There we go. And then I can make the whole circle that color by doing that. It's a lot easier. Let's do that. Let's just make it a circle. And then we're going to make the snow. Now, I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll make several snows. I'll make a whole bunch of snow. And it's going to be mainly white. Maybe slightly tinted blue. I think that's a little too much blue. More white. Thank you, thank you. And now I want this to be that slightly blue. And let's draw a squiggle. Hey Billy, how you doing? Just gonna draw in some snow. What are you doing? I'm currently making a little sprite to use later. This is for snow. I've decided it's going to be some sort of snow shoveling game. It was just a little idea I had. Don't know if it's going to be any good, but we're going to try it and see how it goes. And then I'll probably switch off if it doesn't seem to be entertaining or anything. And I've completely run out of water. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna copy and paste that. Oh cool, good luck with that. Thank you. So, here's the snow I just had before. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of those and make other little things. This will be like a snow print or something. I am not a pixel artist, I do want to mention. And that looks good, so we got 1 and 2. I can make a... I'll leave it at 2 for now. We're just sort of getting an idea of what we're doing at this point. Now... I want the shovel to be a separate sprite. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll make a sprite. We're gonna call this shovel. And we're gonna make it 32 by 32. I think I'm gonna start with the handle, so I need some sort of brown, I guess. Where can I get a brown? That looks pretty good. Maybe a slightly lighter brown for the handle. We'll move it slightly this way and that way. Hello muses, how you doing? Doesn't look light enough. There we go, I think that's a little better. That's not good. I hope something was done about that. I hope they're okay now. I'm gonna do that in the light gray as well. How many pixels is that? Okay, cool. It is lining up with that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One less on that side. And let me grab that dark gray again. How do I want to do this? I need a lighter than... Trying to make it look vaguely shovel-like. Don't know if it's working. Again, I'm not a pixel artist. I think you can make it big on YouTube. I think eventually people are going to get bored of the endless streams of family-friendly Minecraft players, and they're going to find you and you'll be big. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Move this over so that we can... chat isn't being covered up a little bit. Doesn't have so much going on behind it, I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't know what to say to stuff like that. It's so very nice of you to say that. Maybe if I do this, it'll look better. This look better? That look like a shovel? I think I'm missing something for it to look like a shovel. But I don't know what. Currently doesn't look like a shovel though, that's for sure. Maybe it's this front-on view that's bad. Maybe I need to rotate it slightly. Have sort of a side view. Would the side view look better? Maybe. Here, I'll leave that for now. I'm gonna copy and paste one. Here we go, we got a second one now, which we're actually going to completely erase. Get rid of it. Big one. There we go. So now what I'm thinking I will make this better by not doing it that way. Instead, I'll make it on its side. It is a little bit hard to see because the background is also gray. It's a bit unfortunate, but can't really change that. So now I need the brown again. Okay, maybe I should just... There we go. There we go. So I grabbed the brown from the other page. Like some of the huge used to be gaming channels have become cynical, and I've been watching for a while now, and I don't think I've ever seen you rude to like anyone. On top of that, you're legitimately fun to watch. Sorry, I'm in an talkative mood today. No, feel free to talk. More fun that way, right? I kind of like this better. What do you guys think? I think I like this better. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of the other one. I can always make it again if I decide I really needed it to look the other way, but I think this one looks better. So now, this is... Actually, you know what? How about I rotate this? We want to rotate it by 45. I could just type in 45. There we go. Now, it did mess it all up, so I do have to redraw it. The way it does the thing is not very helpful. But it does give me an idea of how I'm going to redraw it. Okay, so erase this top bit. I'm just thinking I need more space. Ooh, I did just get rid of my darker brown. Something like that. Yeah, let's do it from the center. Now the question is, do I want it to be more than 1 pixel? I'm thinking yes. And I'm thinking I also want that to be bigger too. Don't think that looks like a handle if I do that. That's probably okay. So, what I'm making? I'm currently making a shovel for a, I guess a shoveling snow game is basically what I decided on. Oh, that's interesting. That's where this song comes from. Actually, I follow a YouTube channel that uses this song. And now I know where it comes from. The link is in the description for the playlist. Heatley Bros. And it's 8-bit music. It's pretty neat. I like it. I'm gonna go up this side here. Subnautica full released, so that's cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I did just play it the other day. And immediately broke it. Because that's just who I am. I am the destroyer of games. This looks more like a weapon than like a shovel at the moment. I'm gonna have to work on that. Spending an awful long time on this pixel art though, when I probably shouldn't be. It's good enough for now. So let's see. We now want to create objects. I'm gonna go with player, add event. So we want to do just a walking. We want movement. That's all we want right now. So I'm just gonna do step, I guess. I'm gonna actually code it because it looks like I know what I'm doing if I try and code it. So if keyboard check pressed, ORD. I have learned some things. Do you know the YouTube Peanut Butter Gamer? I've heard of him, I've never watched him. You're one of my favorite YouTubers and was my favorite for a while. But you remind me of... You might remind me a lot of him. Well, that's good. Glad I remind you of somebody that you like, as opposed to somebody that you hate. I think what I want to do is a jump. So I'm gonna use like this one. Use that jump to position. However, I don't think it's called that. Oh. There we go. Just labeled that. So, yeah, jump doesn't work. I gotta say move. And it shows me all the things. I'm kind of thinking I want this to be like you jump in tiles rather than like a free movement thing. Well, it's not surprising. You're probably #1 on my list now. That's really sweet of you to say. It really makes me smile, actually. So thank you. What are my thoughts on the YouTube partner system changes? I haven't really looked into them very much. I just know that monetization is going to be no longer available to me because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, but I wasn't really making any money off of it either. It's all the only money I've really made from YouTube has been from people donating. It's always very nice of them. But yeah, the ads, you know, I've been getting like pennies. So it's not a big deal for me at the moment. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this now. You know what, let's do this for now. I'm gonna jump towards point. Oh, we also need speed. I'm gonna just label as 1. Oh, I didn't copy. Alright, so I copied and pasted that 4 times. There we go. So that I can do W, A, S, and D. So A is going to be, what is that, negative X. This will be a negative Y. And this will be positive X. Now I'm going to create a room. What resolution do I want? Let's do a 720p thing. I just think it's kind of stupid that they did that in reaction to Logan Paul. It shuts out small YouTubers rather than ones that have the power like he did then. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And I do agree. Turtlenecks are comfy. That's just random. Beautiful. Random is the best kind of stuff, though. So, 1280. 720. Oh, wait. That's what I want it to port as. So let's do. So what, 360? Okay, so I've done half. So now we can see where that is. I'm gonna enable it. Still don't see the room view. Ah, there it is. Okay. So that's where we're currently able to see. I think we'll do the same, 640 by 360. So 640 by 360. Now this is our room size. Background color, let's go with a darker gray at the moment. Let's plop in our character just so that we can see what's going on. And let's make sure that we can actually move. You see that? Yeah, that fits perfect. It does look like I can move. However, when I push up, I go down. When I push down, I go up. Left is left, right is right, but yeah, I swapped around those two, so let me fix that real quick. I tend to do that, it seems. Oh, player. Okay, so now... Well, that's interesting. It's got like a little thing going on around the side. Would you rather fight 3 bear-sized rabbits or 30 rabbit-sized bears? "30 rabbit-sized bears, I'd say. I think 30 rabbit-sized bears would be better. Okay, so I'm actually now going to start this by adding in I want it to collision with that. Where's destroy? There it is, just destroy self. Boom. Okay. That was all I need to do to make this, to see if this will even be a fun idea. Now we can just place these around everywhere. What button is it? What button is it? Nope, that's not the one. Right, so I made a little snow patch. This is snow. I'm gonna add in a create event. Oh, so that you know what's going on. This is when the player touches this object, which is the snow, it will destroy the instance, which is that particular piece of snow. So now I'm using create, so when it's created, I want it to start moving the image speed. I want that to be 0 because I don't want it to change. And I want image index to equal choose 1, 0, or 1. So what that's going to do is it's going to choose between my first sprite and my second sprite that I created for the snow. So let's see if that worked out. I gotta get rid of the splash screen. Yes. So it's randomly selected which one of the sprites it's using. Now when I release, it doesn't actually stop this guy, so he keeps on going. But here we go, we can try to delete some of this snow. I feel like the blocks should be smaller. Yeah, we're clearing out the snow. I think that might be fun. This might actually work. But I'm gonna go back in here. And now I gotta make it so that when I release, for it to stop. Actually. Else. Let's try this. Speed equals 0. That should just stop me dead. And if it doesn't, well then I messed up. Oh, still haven't done the thing. Alright, and... Ah, okay. Nice. Alright, so this is actually... I inadvertently did exactly what I wanted to. Let's make that 16, which is half. Let's see if that works. Nope, I gotta change that still. Here, let's change this first though. So, it's in Windows, there we are. Gotta turn off display splash screen, and now it won't ever do that again. Is great. Change the speed to 16. Undo that. And just add a 6 on there. Alright, if this works, then I should start jumping. Yes. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. I can only go in one direction though. So something's gone clearly wrong. Yeah, it's broken it for everything else except for going to the right. Which is strange. I like this thing. Yeah, well, that one was... royalty-free Halloween music 8-Bit Evil by Eatly Bros. So that's what that one was. Oh, this one's nice. Eight-Bit Think. So this one's about thinking, I guess. So... this was almost what I wanted. It almost worked out, but I think I still need to figure out what a better way to do this would be. Like, it does look like that is what I want, but it's not, so... Try reducing this. Because changing this is what made it stop working. I'm gonna sleep, have fun. Okay, thank you. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I can't make it move in the other directions now. I've made a mistake. Oh, I know why. Because this is only at the end of this. That's why. I was being silly. Alright. So now that should have fixed it. To the point where I can change all of these back to 16. There we go. Now we jump along. Nope, we're only jumping along in one direction still. Why is that now? Let me do this better. Ah, VK any key. There we go. Else speed equals 0. Alright, I did fix it. There we go. Now I think what I'll do is I'll add the shovel on, make a new object, and I will make it a shovel. Now I'm thinking that the snow should actually be collision with this new object called O shovel. I think we need that, but we will need this. So I want this to be attached to the player. So move towards point O layer dot x O layer dot y, and then speed of, we'll just say 100 because we want it to be there instantly. Now let's see what happens. I didn't add it to the room yet, so let me add it to the room. Now it might just end up behind me, completely covered up by me, in which case we won't be able to see it. Okay. This is kind of fun though. Look at that. Not the desired effect, but you know, something like that. Maybe I should turn it down to 10 so that I can actually see what's going on, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. You know what? I want this to be like slightly in front of them. I could actually just have it not be, have it be over the top. Okay, so now it's gyrating back and forth still. It is kind of interesting how it like lags behind. That's weird. Okay, that's not what I want, but that's kind of interesting. Huh. I don't know what's up with that, but that's certainly interesting. Yeah, I don't like how it gyrates though. You know what I should do? Change this. It does not equal. No. Val.x. If not. Hold on, let me do that first before I forget. Okay. Okay, that does not work. So So what I was trying to do there was to say that if the shovel is not at this position, then I want it to do this, which is the movement. So if that's not gonna work, I could just do else, and then put in here the movement. Now, what's wrong with that, though? Still doesn't like it. Oh. That's a really backwards way to do that. Nope, it didn't fix it either. It's still gyrating. I could maybe have it face in the direction of the snow. Well, let's first get it to actually follow the player closely like I want it to before I decide to do anything crazy. If the code is not working, maybe I should try to use a pre-made thing. Let's use this. Okay, so player.x player dot. Oh, I copied it and then I completely forgot that I did that. I don't know how, but I did manage to completely forget. So there we go. Now this should. Oh, sorry. So yeah, that does work. It sort of looks like I'm shoveling the snow. Yeah. I think my player should maybe be a little bit smaller. I think that would make it look a little bit better. So how about we change my guy to a cube. Nice little blue cube. Blue cube, missing corners. Let's see how that looks. Oh. No, that's actually awful. Well, if that's awful, first off, let me go into graphics here. Interpolate colors between pixels. I want that off. That should fix my art. Yes, so now it doesn't look smudgy. Oh, I think the shovel looks better now. Alright, so I am gonna fix my player again. I just need a smaller circle is all. How about I instead... No, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Where is it? I made my player 25 by 25. Now there's the circle. Oh yeah. There we go. Looks like I'm shoveling. And I can rotate the shovel. So let's try doing that. Gonna add... No, just in the step I can do this. And then if... Caps is on, if... Oh, it's off screen almost. There we go. Can I increase my text size? Is that a thing I can do? I don't think that's something I can do. Alright, well, I'll figure that out by next time. That'll be a little easier for you guys to read when I'm typing. Alright, if keyboard check press, ORD. If I'm using a letter instead of a instead of a key, then what I gotta do is type ORD. So that's what that's there for. That's just saying like this is a letter. I don't know why it is, I just know that it is that way. So now I can change the direction. So that will be image and angle equals 90 and this will be C. Oh no, let's go around the same way. I think this one will need to be 270. A will be 180. We'll get 90, then we'll get 0. I believe that should be pretty good looking. But we shall see. Okay, so here's the problem. It's rotating around the handle, and that's not what I want it to do. Also, my numbers are clearly wrong. Actually, I just want that to flip horizontally rather than rotate. Yeah, okay, so... Let's try sprite instead. Sprite. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do it ourselves. So what I'm gonna do, copy paste, 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 paste. And now this one, transform, mirror, flip, boom. Form, mirror, slash flip. Mirror, slash flip. Now, it's facing this way, but do I ever want it facing that way? I mean, yes and yes, those two are fine. But I'm not sure about this and this. We'll see how it looks once I start using it. So now, image index equals probably 2. Probably a 1. Probably a 3. And that should be 0. Oh, now I need to change that. Yeah, that's what I was... I'm now spinning my shovel. This is the way of the future. Oh man, do you see that? Them skills. So my problem was that that was being animated. So what I gotta do is say image speed equals 0. So that means it will no longer animate and it will just be stationary. There we go. Now if I try, yeah, that looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it's exactly where I want it to be though on the character. And I think the reason why is because of this right here, so the origin. If I center that, maybe that'll look right. Okay, so now that created more issues. Let's try to do the center of this one. Alright, that fixed it. Okay. So this is right, this is right. But then I want down to be the same as left. Maybe? And then up. I think I'm gonna have to make new ones for up and down. These two look fine, but I think I do need... Oh, I hate to do it. Let's save some of each color here. So we're gonna take the light and the dark. Okay, so now I can erase. There we go. So now we just need a little bit of the handle so that I can... Oh wait, no, we got these over here, so we can just erase it all. Let's do the big one. It's all gone. Alright, so now I guess we're doing this shovel again, so I'm gonna go... I think it needs to be square. Kinda like that. flip vertically. And now let's test this. Hey! That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. I like the way that looks. Here, I can even zoom in for you guys. We can make the view bigger. So like if I do 320. And then that is 360, so that would be, what is that, 190? Is that right? Yeah, you can see the shovel does look pretty good. I think I'm happy with the way the shovel looks. It does look like it's slightly over to the side for some reason. I do kind of want it to be brought in a little bit. But that can be edited. Yeah. Let's see if I can edit this a little bit to make it look nicer. No, I should probably be working on game mechanics right now to see what we can do to make this more entertaining. But first, let's make the view follow me. Making it so that it's 100. 100. Put more snow in this room at the very least. But I can do more shoveling. Though I am kind of into this idea now. I wasn't 100% sure if this would work before, but now I'm kind of thinking it's actually a pretty good idea. I think the snow needs a couple more sprites really. And I gotta stop being able to get multiple pieces of snow, so maybe I need to be jumping to 32 rather than 16. Alright, let's try it now. Now we're still clearly... Oh, you know why? Yeah, I know why. because of where my origin is set now. There we go. That'll fix it. Also broke all of them, because now the shovel's at my origin. Okay. There's a constant fight between the two things. 13 for my origin. It looks a little bit more centered this time. I don't think I want it to be centered though. I think I want this to be further over. I went too far. I think that might be there as 18. Effort there, it doesn't look good. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. So now I gotta change my jump. Let's do 10. I don't need to change my speed because once it does 32, it's gonna, or once it does the 10 spaces, which is 10 pixels, I'm gonna stop. So it doesn't matter if it's at 32 speed. Okay. Let's see, how long have I been streaming? An hour and 20 minutes. Or an hour and 12 minutes, I mean to say. I'll give it another 15 minutes, but I'm getting really tired. I should probably go to sleep. So yeah, we're gonna give this another 15 minutes here, and then I'm gonna go. Alright. So at this point, I'm starting to feel like I don't want it to destroy the snow. Like all the time. I think I want it to be a button press. So instead of it being on collision, destroy, on collision, and then button press. Would be a good button. Good button. I guess we could make it space. Pressed. Check. There we go. So If the spacebar is pressed, I don't want it to destroy more than one piece of snow at a time at this moment. For now, though, oh, I pushed the wrong one. It's fine, I'll just come up with this thing I've never really used. Okay, so now I can walk over the snow. I'll make my speed slower when I'm on the snow, I think. But for now, oh, you press space. Don't really like that at the moment. I know what I can do. I know what will make this more interesting. I can make a new one. That color too. And now the eraser. Not that part. In here. Right. Just leave it at that for now. Just another little squiggle. There we go. Like it. There. Okay. So copy, paste. Then we'll erase more. Don't know why it changed my color to yellow, but that's fine. Erase, erase, erase. Let's make it into blob here. Make it a blob there. And a much smaller blob there. And what the heck, let's have another one. Have 4 blobs. 4 blobs of snow. A little strewn around bits of snow. A little bit there. Put this in the middle. That, like that. There we go. I like that. Let's do that. So now, need to go into my snow. Okay, so I'm going to create a different thing here. I want it to be a small, like, one-word thing. We're going to call it dig. Dig equals 0. So if dig equals 0, and then so if dig equals no, 2 and 1, dig plus plus, which will add 1 onto the value of dig. Self dot dig. That's important. Gonna make all of these self dot dig. If I didn't make it self dot dig, what would happen is it would apply it to everything. You know what? Let's just show it happens. Let me make this work first, though. So image index equals 3. No, it's 2, and this one's 3. There we go, make it look a little nicer. Alright, here we go. So now, this destroys it. That's not what's supposed to happen. Oh, it's probably going through all of this really fast. It's destroying it. It's going all the way through this and then to the end before it can even stop and show you what's happening. Oh, I just realized a problem. And position meeting x self y, and then the object, what was it, O shovel? Yeah. Go. So if this and this happens, then we do this, and want to take dig plus plus out, and I want to move it down to here. See? Okay, so now that's pretty sweet, huh? Okay, it does look a little bit bad, but I think I can work with that. A little more reflective of what shoveling's actually like. Now I am just deleting the snow without there being anything anywhere. I could actually make the player pick up the snow, but I don't think that that would make it more fun. So I think we'll leave that out for now. But I do need to adjust the range on which one you're actually affecting. Now actually, I'm now unable to affect multiple pieces of snow. I'm only affecting one at a time. Is that exactly what is happening? Now I am... It is a bit weird. Now this way it looks good. This way it looks bad. It also looks pretty bad up. Alright, so positioning needs to be adjusted. But as a result of me messing around with it, I've now made it so you're only shoveling one thing at a time, which is super cool. So I think what I'm going to do now, before I end the stream, is real quick edit this sprite so that it looks a little nicer. Whoop, I didn't want to do that. Alright, so now click this, click that. Yeah, that looks good. And even maybe make some breakage lines. Yeah, like where it's gonna break. I like it. Let me just do some shading. Not a ton though. No, that shouldn't be. There's fine. There's good. We can do a little bit there. Let's check that out. Okay. So it still looks silly with multiple on the screen, but I think it looks a heck of a lot less silly than it did before. So that's good. We still have no text of any kind, like saying what's going on. No UI elements, no score or anything, but I do think that there is potential here, so I will be working on this more. So, I'm gonna end the stream here though, because I am tired and it's 12 p.m. No, 12 a.m. now. There we go. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been fun, but I'm gonna go and get some sleep. However, before I go, I probably should show you guys one last thing. If you want to check out my games, it's actually the first link in the description. Here is the website that it'll take you to, itch.io.com. This is my page. This was one that I did for Ludum Dare, so it's not really fully complete, and it's never going to be fully complete as far as I'm thinking right now, but this one over here is an actual game, more so than this one. And you just click, shows you the information you need to know, shows you some little things about the game. There's things that you can get for donating if you want. And to download, you just click download now. Brings up this. You don't have to donate. You just click no thanks, just take me to the download if you don't want to donate. And you can download it right there. It says unzip and click the exe file to play. So there we go. That's how you can play my games. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys will come check this out again sometime. And I'll see you guys later.